Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 6 of our Star Wars The Old Republic Sith Inquisitor playthrough. So, last time we got done all kinds of goodies, and by that I mean I don't remember. Oh yeah, we finished chapter 1, and Zash made her move and failed. We whooped her butt, and then Darth Thanaton tried to recruit us, and then he realized, wait a minute, she's dangerous, and then he tried to kill us, which we survived, which technically we actually died, but the ghost that we took over and used to increase our own power kept us alive and then brought us back to life. So now we are once again alive. Now, I did level up a little bit over the weekend. I did not level up nearly as much as I should have, but I did level up a little bit. Again, I really should have done more, but I just was not feeling it. Anyway, so we got a new ability, extraction, I don't know, whatever it is, but the point is, whatever it's called, it lowers your threat, or you can lower the threat of a target, of like a group member. If the target is a group member, it pulls the target to your location. So basically, it lowers their threat, and if you target like a friend in a group, it yanks them towards you. So you can like pull people out of trouble and stuff. So it's like a healer thing. And then obviously below it, we have another threat lowering ability. But anyway, that's pretty much all that's new, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, I did level up a little bit, not as much as I should have, but, you know, it's not a perfect world. But anyway, so we did, I have a couple of letters, which of course I did not open, and that's pretty much it. I just did a little bit of leveling, again, not as much as I should have. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Also, I joined a new guild. I joined It's a Game FFS. I'm assuming FFS stands for something, and I'm almost certain I'm missing it. Now, currently I'm the only one online, but it's also a weird time to be online, so. But the guild is much bigger than the last one. It has 411 members, and yeah, and it has full XP bonus, reputation bonuses, all kinds of good swag. So it's much better about the leveling up, which is what I care about. And they don't care that I'm here. Like, what else do you want? So anyway, that'll help us level up a little bit. Anyway, let's head to Taris and start this little showdown, shall we?
Zash, has your research turned up anything else on this Taris ghost?
Zash is not here. I have beat her back, and I am ready to serve you.
Figures the old lady isn't around when we need her.
She is a plague, a thief of my flesh.
I'm sorry, but I need to speak with her.
I'm sorry, Master, but I can't obey. I will not give over my identity to an intruder.
You are bound to obey me, monster. Obey.
I am powerless to disobey, but I will remember this.
Thank you. It's such a relief to have use of my faculties. You have no idea how disconcerting it is to be pushed to the recesses of your own consciousness. But you didn't call me here because you missed my company. What is it you need?
You said you knew something about a ghost on Taris.
Ah, yes. I did manage to sneak in a little extra fact-finding before I lost my bearings. It seems the ghost you're after was once a Sith from Darth Malak's invasion force that destroyed Taris a few hundred years ago. The ghost was one of the Sith left to die during the final bombardment, for some spiteful reason or another. We're all trigger-happy sometimes.
Do you know anything else?
Elios Malak at the Imperial base will be able to tell you more. If he forgets his manners, remind him you're my successor.
Alright, there you go, kids. We are after a ghost. And as a fun little, you know, I don't want to say Easter egg because it's part of the story and it's not really an Easter egg, but as a fun little reference, it does talk about, obviously, that the Sith was left to die when Malak leveled the planet. And back in the day, back in Knights of the Old Republic, so that's a fun little reference. A cool little callback, as it were. Anywho, so we will run down to this planet here, and now, as far as how far we'll get today, I would not be surprised at all if we got done all of Taris, and then maybe all of the next planet. I'm not actually positive what that planet is, but maybe all of the next planet as well. And then when we go offline, of course, when we're done with this, right after this, I'll be recording, I think it's part 3. Yeah, part 3 of our Battlefield campaign playthrough. And then after that, tonight, if I have time, which hopefully I will level us so that we are leveled correctly. I will probably hit all the Taris heroics, most likely. Maybe Taris, maybe Nar Shaddaa, probably Taris. At least it'll be different. So, anyway, that's probably what I'll be doing tonight. And, you know how that goes. But I actually realized that the armor that I'm wearing, the armor is the same, but the color is different. So, because I was thinking about Jaisa, and I realized that my level 70 Sith is actually wearing the same thing with this very similar color design. But my level 70 Sith, her color is not dark red. It's like a regular. It's like a blood red. It's much more normal. But she is a Togruta. And the Togruta, they're like the Twi'lek, and they have like Leku and stuff. But her skin color is purple with white, and so it doesn't look obviously nearly the same. And of course, I'm a Twi'lek. But anywho, anyway, and so yeah, so it looks different. But hers is like a blood red, and this character's is a dark red. So it actually does look different, which is pretty cool. But anyway, just a little fun cosmetic note. So let's do this. Let's get a ghost. Let's talk to this guy and be like, look, man, looking for a ghost. And you're going to obey, or I'm going to zap your face off. Bzzt. Bzzt.
Ilios Malice, you were sent here to investigate a ghost. What did you discover?
I am a busy man. I don't have time for... Oh, my lord, forgive me. I didn't recognize you in your new wardrobe. So grand.
That's true, I do look grand, but he's obviously kissing up.
I had heard the most unfortunate rumors.
You're better off not believing anything anyone says about me.
Yes, of course. The grapevine does lie, doesn't it? Now, you are asking about the ghost, yes? Let me see. I assure you I've been hard at work assessing the situation. It's just the Jedi have been guarding the old Jedi Enclave very tightly. That's where the ghost first appeared, you see.
Let's hope the Guardians of the Light prove open to negotiation.
Okay, back up. I didn't realize that was a negotiation line. Obviously, my character would not want to say that. Try that again. Don't trust rumors. Alright, let's try that again.
Have there been other appearances in other places?
On the contrary, there have barely been any appearances at all. The ghost appears only sporadically. Not even the Jedi who guard the Enclave can make it appear. They've resorted to using a young Padawan to try and draw the ghost out through blood ties or something. Foolishness if you ask me, but I'm a man of meager understanding.
It seems the Jedi have a weak link.
The Jedi guard her closely, but I think you may be on to something. Many a Sith is formed from a weak Padawan's impressionable mind. I can't imagine an impressionable young Padawan being able to resist your particular charms, and it would save you the trouble of fighting a small army of Jedi.
I cannot twist her until I understand what tempts her.
You might visit the Jedi training grounds by the waterfall. It's abandoned now, dangerous. The data recorders there may hold certain insights into her personality. In the meantime, I will endeavor to learn what I can of her Jedi masters.
So obviously he probably wasn't doing too much as far as trying to learn about the ghost. However, he was smart enough to like really be more focused and on board now that I am in the immediate vicinity. Now obviously, you know, he's wise enough to be able to focus. Not everybody can say that, so at least he has that going for him. Did you guys see how cool Andronicus looks? Obviously, we spent a lot of time last episode taking care of that. But look, I just can't get over it. He just looks so bomb. Ugh. Anyway, that was just weird because I had to flip my camera, so it was all weird, bouncing around like that. Anyway, all right, so now this part of the story. Let's actually back up a minute. This part of the story is actually really fun. It's like a little mini Jaisa quest because obviously they spent a whole chapter, or isn't it act? No, it's chapter in this game. But anyway, they spent a whole chapter. Obviously turning Jaisa to the dark side, and it's so much fun. Obviously, it's probably my most favorite chapter of any chapter in the whole game for any class. But anyway, this one is really fun because over this planet, it's like a little mini Jaisa quest, and it's very, very fun. I will say this though, that the companion, or all all, you know, full transparency. It's no secret. The chick we're going to turn to the dark side here, she's going to be a companion. I'll get into my gripes with her, and but considering we will, so almost, I mean, yeah, we've only been doing 10 minutes, so even so, we will certainly be able to finish this planet today, and I will get into my gripes about this whole thing when it's all over, but I will try not to go into it too early. But as far as the turning her to the dark side part, it's actually very fun. So anyway, let's go ahead and read some mail quick, and then we will move on, and I will just probably cut that. So that's just stupid crap, I can ignore that. And then Riley, you can rest easy, my lord. Your cult is back in order. I finally spoke to Desters to explain how his violent behavior was destroying the cult. He denied it all, thought I was making a power play. We nearly came to blows. It wasn't until I compared him to Lord Palladius and pointed out the similarities that he finally caved and realized what he'd become. Honestly, it was like a dam had burst. He's back on the path now and doing what he can to restore the cult's reputation. Wasn't easy, but I believe your cult will emerge from all of this stronger than ever, my lord. Well, luckily I have Riley there, because I can trust her. Otherwise I would have had to go back and cut Destris' face off. Anyway, you can just sell that. And you can see I got new armor. Obviously, it's, you know, ostentatious, but it doesn't matter, of course, because we're not wearing that. But anyway, just so you can see it. It's very aggressive, I know. Anywho, so I will head towards our little objective, and I will see you cool cats there. Alrighty. Here we are. Here we are. There it is. Just what the doctor ordered, as it were.
I can't do it. You know what? You want to move a rock? Get a quarry droid.
Calm down, Ashara. There is no emotion. There is peace. Try it again.
I tried already. I can't do it.
Trust in the Force, and even the oldest and sturdiest of walls may be pulled down.
Forget this. If there really are Sith on Taris, we should be fighting them, not sitting here daydreaming.
Patience, Ashara. One must empty oneself of emotion and find the peace with which to act in the Force. Now, try again.
Well, there you go. Very telling, wouldn't you say? Alright, to the next one. Alrighty, here we are at the next one. Boop. Let's see how her newest mistake, shall we?
The Jedi Code states, there is no passion, there is serenity. Can anyone explain what this means? Ashara.
It means that Jedi must be prepared to think calmly, even in intense situations. Passion is a tool of the dark side. There is no emotion. There is peace. It also means Jedi should temper their intuition with wisdom. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge.
Very good, Ashara. So you see, this line of the code ties earlier elements of the code together.
Interesting. So apparently she does have some qualities. Lols. Alright, to the next one. Okay, here we are at the next one. Looks like it's right behind here. With this wee little puppy in the way.
Not your time yet.
Get him, Andronicus, get him! Oh man. Me and Andronicus, the best team ever. It's like a Sith pirate date all the time as we run through the galaxy killing everything together. It's so romantic. Don't you guys think? I do. For sure. What's really funny is that, like, I always forget how awesome Andronicus is, and then we actually talk, and, like, I actually go back in and listen to him, and I'm like, holy crap, I forgot how awesome he is. Who would have thought?
Ashara, relent. That's an order.
But I was winning.
You must learn restraint. Varric is clearly not your equal. There was no reason to press the attack.
We're training for war. The Sith won't surrender. We have to drive them back with everything we've got.
These are not Sith. They are fellow Padawans.
You show great potential, Ashara, but you must temper your fervor for the light with patience.
Well, well, well. So, she's impatient. That's no surprise. So, she's impatient, and she is... yeah, she is impatient and easily angered. She has potential, and she is strong, but she also has 0 patience. So, an interesting little development, wouldn't you say? Alright, I just want to see... Okay, so that is our objective, so I won't do a cut then. Kill oh, I forgot to do Andronicus in first. Well, it doesn't matter. These guys are very weak. There we go. Don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry about it. They are but insects. Top off my health here. There we go. Alright. Let's go. You guys notice that I hyperactively spam these abilities? Every class I do it. If I see the slightest little sliver in like the actual thing, I can't help it. I have to hit it. I don't it's definitely like an OCD thing, and I am OCD. I know it's shocking. Depression, anxiety, and OCD. I'm just the best combo ever. And ADD. That too. But anyway, it is interesting. It's a hard knock life, kids. It's a hard knock life. But anyway. But yeah, if I see the slightest little sliver and the little portraits, I have to hit it. I can't. I don't know why, but it drives me nuts. Even though obviously it's still active, like, the whole time. So technically, I could let it run all the way to 1 second and just hit it again. But nope, can't handle it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Get that one. I'll hit the far one. Hey, top off everything. We don't have any loot. Let's see here. Alright, going left. Over there! But we'll probably just hit these guys. This way I can... Because otherwise I know me. I'll try and sneak through it just enough to get through. And then it won't work, obviously. There we go. Okay. Now we can hit these guys easy. Much easier, I should say. Alright, let's see. Coolant tank. Oh, that's a good idea. Alright, you go in. I'll hit the cooling tank. Boop.
Take that.
I was trying to actually target this guy the first time, but I missed. In all honesty. There we go. We're good. Top off our health. I mean, it's not even health, really. It's topping off my force points. Pew. I almost think you're in here for another objective at some point. Is it a heroic? That could be it. Hey, we got him. Money. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Sorry. I'm retarded. You can ignore me.
Varric, Eli, and Cassius will be in the assault group. The rest of you will be support. Any questions? Then take your positions.
Master Ryan, I think you put me in the wrong group.
You are in the support group, Ashara. You will provide backup to the assault team.
She has no patience otherwise.
That's what I mean. I should be on the assault team. Varric can barely hold a lightsaber.
Learning to support your fellow Jedi is an important skill. Varric lacks your confidence, and so requires your compassion and encouragement.
But Master Ryan...
Enough, Ashara. You have received your instructions. Join the others if you wish to complete your trial.
Well, well. Yep, told you. No patience at all. She'd make a better Sith than a Jedi, that's for sure.
I found the databanks. Our Padawan has a bit of a pride problem. She is a less than perfect Jedi candidate.
Most excellent. In my experience, pride and insecurity go hand in hand. My lord, you went searching for crumbs and discovered a feast.
She is easily frustrated by difficult things. I think she could be made to doubt her place among the Jedi.
Yes, it would be delicate business. But if I may proffer my most humble opinion, it's a brilliant idea. Make her feel threatened, alone and frightened, and then offer yourself as her sole protector in this harsh, cruel galaxy. Of course, you'll still need a way to flush her out of hiding and make the threat seem credible.
Do you have any men you could send to attack her? I could fight them off and win her affection.
Zash sent me alone, I'm afraid, but that's an excellent thought. Rumor has it Lord Anathemos of the Assassin's Pyramid is here in search of a particular holocron. Now what I'm thinking is, and it may be crazy, you can use that holocron to reach an agreement with Lord Anathemos for the use of his assassins.
If Lord Anathemos can be bought, I'll buy him.
The abandoned outpost is in a nearby region. I'll transfer the location, but be warned, it's swarming with rat ghouls and other monstrosities.
Oh, please. I am a Sith Lord. They are but insects to me. Nothing. They mean nothing. Do it. Do it. Anakin. Strike me down. I'm sorry. You can just ignore me. I have problems. Alright. Anyway, I will head to our objective and see you guys there. Alrighty, here we are. So, somewhere in this wee little room is a holocron. A holocron that we're here for. That's a number I can live with. I don't know why a random Madagascar quote. Die! Probably because it's what it reminded me of. It's kind of how I said it. Anyway, whatever. Killing some rat ghouls. So you guys might recognize this place because every class goes in this tunnel of rat ghouls. Every one of them does. At some point. I'll show you guys the map in a minute, and it'll jog the memory. Okay. See what I mean? Like, you go in there, and you run through, and I told you, and it's really massive, and yeah. Every class goes in here at some point. So, it's best to not freak out about it, because believe me, you'll be back. Alright. Aha!
I found the holocron.
Excellent, my lord. Lord Anathemos can be found at the Empire's current outpost in that region. I suggest you speak with him right away. And I'm pleased to say that I found the perfect place for you to lure your Padawan to. An area of swamp near enough to Republic territory that she'll feel secure, yet remote enough that she'll be truly at your mercy.
I am most grateful.
Okay, sucking up is not quite what I was after. I thought you could just be like, you know, you've pleased me, peon. But I was misled. That's not how that works.
Are you angling for some sort of prize here?
Certainly not. My duty is to serve. Have Lord Anathemos' assassins drive the girl to this spot, and then secure yourself a holo communicator from a nearby Republic soldier. Once the trap is sprung, you can call on a Republic frequency and offer help. Good luck.
There we go. Alright, that was a little better. Admittedly, part of the reason is because Andronicus disapproves. And then once he disapproves, it gets me thinking, and I'm like, why did he not like that? It's like, oh yeah, probably because I kissed up to that guy, which is not what I want. Because I am most grateful is a default response, and it is like, it's like I owe him, and like, that's not the attitude of a Sith Lord, because, again, we have to remind ourselves, Sahara has an incredibly bad pride problem. The difference between me and Ashara, the Padawan, is that I have an incredible amount of power to back it up, and I am not easily I'm not easily frustrated, like she is. Like, you know, I do have a Sith Lord's temper, of course, but like, I'm not so easily frustrated that I'm like, I'm not weak like her. I guess that's the difference. Okay? I'm not weak.
Lord Anathemos, I understand you were looking for this holocron.
That holocron. Where did you get it? Give it to me. No, wait. This must be a trap. I'm not fooled.
I'll give you this holocron in exchange for the use of your assassins.
You think you can buy my assassin's services with a holocron? It seems plausible enough. I wonder, what do you need them for?
I'm laying a trap for a Padawan.
Simple enough. My assassins will be glad to... Wait. Why would a powerful Sith Lord like yourself hire assassins to kill a mere Padawan? Do you think I'm an idiot? I will not be taken for an idiot.
The Padawan must believe she is in danger, so I can save her.
Playing games with mice, are we? Fine. Though I'm sure I will live to regret it. The assassins are yours. Just tell me where they should wait, and who they should target.
Her name's Ashara Zavros.
This better be good. I see. So my assassins flush this Padawan out, and then you play the hero. You'll be using some manner of mind trick, I trust. So be it. Now, give me the holocron.
He didn't have to be nice about it, and I don't expect him to be, like, polite or anything. We are Sith, after all. Alright.
My lord, we've ambushed the target and are driving her toward the location you specified.
All according to plan, naturally. Sorry. Yawning. Alright. To the target location. Let's roll. Okay, so I'm actually going to bring it back right here. So our area is right up ahead. I need to loot a Republic holocron. But we have to fight our way into their little base first. Which is, of course, doable. No problem with that. I want to get the guns first. The guns are a pain to take down because they have this little most guns like turret type of deals have a ability where like a knockback ability. So when you attack them, they knock you backwards and send you flying. It's a pain, and I don't like being hit with it. And so, especially considering I'm a Inquisitor and I'm ranged, it is nice to be able to. I'm trying to target this guy. There we go. Oh, almost had it. There it is. Anyway, it's nice to take them out from a distance because then my tank Andronicus or any tank that you might have doesn't have to get knocked back. So it makes sense to target them first. You know, I'm just sort of killing everything in sight. Oh, that was actually what I needed. I was literally attacking him because he looked fairly important. That was literally the reason why. I was like, he looks pretty important. He's probably holding something I might need. That's pretty funny.
Ashara Zavros? I heard about the ambush. Meet me in the swamps near your position. I can protect you.
What? Who are you? How do I know this isn't another trap?
If I wanted you dead, I'd just wait for the assassins to catch you and kill you.
Maybe I should be worried about who it is that wants me alive so badly. Alright, I'll come that way. But if this is a trap, don't think I'll go down without a fight.
I have this mental image of my character hanging up, like being like, she's like, don't think I'll go down without a fight, and my character being like, I have this mental like conversation in my head. And I'm like, she's like, of course, and then she hangs up. She's like, idiot. Hangs up. She's just like, fool. Anyway, it's just funny because, you know, it's with some classes you can picture them very easily. So, I've mentioned this before, that I'm not happy with the way our Jedi Knight came out. I like our Sith Warrior. I think Gloric was good, and I think that worked out pretty nicely. I don't like how our Jedi Knight went. The entire time I was like, or not the entire time, but a lot of it I was trying to come up with a good reason, and then there's a lot of it where you can't really choose. Like, there's a lot of it where you don't really have a choice playing dark side. Playing the dark side with a reason, like I do, is really hard to do on the Jedi Knight because they don't give you a lot of reason for that. They just sort of, you know, they're like, you're the bad guy, so therefore you have to just kill people for no reason or whatever, you know. And if you were playing like a Joker type of character, I guess that's fine. But that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to come up with reasons. I was trying to give my character a personality and all of this stuff. And a lot of it, I mean, there's pieces of it that were good, and there was pieces of it I didn't like. And so, but and I had a real hard time picturing her. But now by the end, I feel like we were in a slightly better place. We were in a better place than where we started. Now I do think it finally came around a little bit, but it's not the same as with this character. With this character, I just know how I play this. Like, it's like I just know her like she exists 100% without me doing anything. That's how well I know her. And so it's different where with this character I can picture what she would say. I know what she would say. And with the knight, I was like the whole time I was like second guessing myself, and I'm trying to figure it out, and it was just a mess. But anyway. And so with this character, it's fun because I can picture what she would say, and she would be like all like on the holocron, she'd be like, you know, oh, of course, absolutely, I'm here to help you. And then like, but the moment it happened, she would just be like, idiot, just like hang up, like just so incredibly condescending, just condescending, but like everything's all according to plan, very prideful, that type of thing. Bam!
Lost you there.
Who survived? Not that guy. Hang on, Andronicus. Oh, he already took care of it. Good man. Now that guy's dead. Don't be deceived. He's standing up, but it's merely a weird animation, okay? Alright, where are we headed? Alright, straight ahead. I'm assuming those guys will aggro if I attack this dude. Wow, he's by himself. Alright. Surprising, but fine. So obviously it's framey because I'm on Taris. There's a lot to look at, so... Oops. Accidentally attacked that guy, which is fine. I was going to attack him anyway. First of all, don't attack me. I am far above you. Dead. There. Now everybody's dead. Alright, hang on. Let me just slide that over. And then, I'm gonna grab this one. Slide that over. Alright. Wait, we gotta top off my health. And, okay, now we're ready. Alright, Ashara.
Sith, I should have known this was some kind of trap. You don't really intend to protect me against your own people.
They took me out of slavery and forced me into this. It wasn't my choice.
I'm sorry. I didn't know the Sith did that. I guess I don't know what I thought.
With all respect, my lord, we have orders to see this girl dead. Please don't make a fuss.
If you want this Padawan, you'll have to go through me first.
Wait, my lord. You're not seriously going to... I thought... This is treachery! Lord Anathemos will hear of it.
You heard her. We're not going down without a fight.
All according to plan. But it's funny though, because although the parts of that are true, like I did come out of slavery for it, I'm having the time of my life. Wow, whatever one of those dudes hit me with really hurt. Although, to be fair, I'm very squishy. Everybody dead? Are we good? I had to activate my shield of self-defense. But we're fine. But anyway, apparently the Lord Rathamos, or whatever the freak his name is, did not tell these assassins that it was all part of the plan. To their knowledge, they were supposed to kill her. So, I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's very Sith-like, and it's you know, makes my cover story even more believable. But it is interesting that like he didn't tell them. Like, really, I mean, one thing that I could have fought them off and they could have retreated. Like, you know what I mean? But like, apparently he didn't feel the need to tell the assassins that it was a trick, that it was all part of my plan. And apparently, I didn't feel the need to correct it, which is fine. It's very Sith-like. It's just an observation.
Please, I relent. Lord, Jedi, don't kill me.
Of course. The Jedi way is mercy.
He will gather more men and keep hunting you. His master will kill him if he fails.
Master Ryan says mercy has risk. It wouldn't be mercy otherwise.
You know this one would not show you mercy, but go ahead. Be the good Padawan. Obey your masters.
Shut up. Shut up! Why do you care whether he lives or dies?
He's just another worthless Sith. He doesn't deserve his life.
No, he doesn't. But the same could be said of you, and I won't be goaded.
He chased you like an animal through the swamp, and you let him live.
I suppose you're right. What kind of Jedi would I be if I let this assassin kill again? Please forgive me.
Oh man, well played. See, so you could just shock her, or you could just kill him yourself, but why? Like, the whole point is we're trying to turn her to the dark side. Just like, I could talk her into doing it. Too easy. Well played, my Sith. Proof that cunning is just a fantastic Sith tool. Well played.
It feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It feels so powerful. No, that's not what I meant. The Jedi won't have me back now. Not after what I've done. What will I do?
Join me as my apprentice.
I don't really have a choice, do I? The darkness feels good. But the Order, the teachings, I don't know. What do you want from me?
I need to see the ghost in the Jedi Enclave.
The ghost? But... No. Of course. I will do as you say. I'll go ahead and prepare the Enclave. Make sure no Jedi are around.
So gullible. Wee little Jedi fool. Too easy. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the big map here. Yeah, let's fight off the guys I already killed once before. Wait. I tried to do it, but I did it too fast. They weren't ready yet. There we go. Are we happy now? He doesn't want that. I'll take this, thank you. There's the level up, level 36. We'll take this, which is worse. Slide these down for them more like that. Lovely! Alright, now we can go ahead and go look. Alright, so it's on the big map way up there. I will probably just teleport here? Isn't this a... I'm really worried that it's not a garrison and I'll have to travel somewhere. Actually, I forgot I have unlimited, so it doesn't matter. So we'll go here, see if it's the right thing, and if not, we'll just teleport somewhere else. Too easy. Too easy. I cannot believe how easy that was. Just like, all I had to do is talk her into killing him, being like, of course, it's the right thing to do. And then she did it, and I was like, oh man, now you're just like a Sith, or whatever. See, this is what I was worried about. It's not a real speeder at all. I knew that was going to be a thing. Anywho, but yeah, and see how easy that was? See, this is proof, right? Because the Sith warrior, their strategy, he just would have been like, kill him, and just cut off his head. Like, that would have been it, right? So it's interesting, because you can see the difference in how they play, where the Inquisitor, obviously their play style is my favorite, but how it's the most fun for me personally to play. Now... And I have mentioned that before, but for me, it's incredibly fun to see the difference in the Sith, because the Inquisitor type of Sith is my favorite type of Sith. I think that the Sith that's the most likely to succeed, the Sith that's the most likely to gain their own power or rise to power among the Sith or whatever, is the type that's the most cunning. And it's cool because you can see that type of Sith in the Inquisitor, and especially with the way I play them, where they're like, they start you as a slave, but you become one of the Sith. You love the feeling of power, and you're very prideful, very stuck up. You think you're a goddess among men, and that you're okay with that because you have such an incredible amount of power and skill to back it up. But I think that it's the Inquisitor's ability to be more cunning than her enemies that makes her truly unstoppable. Is because mentally she's one step ahead in like chess, and that's just the coolest to me personally. I think that the best kind of villains are the kinds that are very smart and very dangerous that you're actually scared of. And with her, you are very scared of her because she's not just a dumb brute who can swing a lightsaber. And I'm not saying for a minute that that's what like a Sith warrior is. That you're more just like a warrior who solves things on the battlefield just like that. over the type who is more like a, you know, like a chess master or a puppet master or whatever. And that sort of the puppet master-esque Sith is my favorite type. And I think it's the most likely that you should fear. It's the one you should be the most scared of. And it's my favorite type to play. So it's really, really cool. That I really like that this little whole planet is actually really fun for this character just because of that. Your ability to just the way that they allow you to play it. It's very, very fun. Anywho, but yeah, and there is some gripes I have about the way this whole shindig turns out. But again, I'm not going to get into that yet until we get farther. Once we get farther, I'll explain it. But I don't want to spoil anything, and I don't want anything to be unexpected. So once this whole thing is wrapped up, then we will talk about what I don't like. But there is parts of this that are really cool. It does feel very Jace-esque, right? Because with Jace's thing, of course, it was a whole chapter. With this one, it's just one planet. But regardless, it is very, very fun. And it's just, I don't know. I have a lot of fun doing it. I don't know if other people enjoy this whole turn into the dark side thing as much as I do, but, you know, whatever. They don't have to. It's my favorite thing. It doesn't have to be everybody's. Let's see. I think we're going down this way. This way. Aha! In here. Too easy. Alright. Knock, knock. Where? Oh, she's over here. Okay. What? And she didn't see the need to, like... Fine. I mean, it's fine, actually. At the same token, she probably doesn't have the ability to win these fights. So she might not have the ability to win this fight. So, you know, it's not incredibly surprising. And plus... they don't know yet. Nobody knows for sure yet that she turned to the dark side, right? Like that she's, you know, that she now works with me, a Sith. So no one knows that yet, so it actually makes more sense to maintain her cover as long as we can, because if she could sneak in past these, you know, little gnats, then works for me. Because it's more likely that we can infiltrate such things. I'm assuming, yeah, I was about to say. Tiny little Jedi, you are nothing in comparison to my power. I am a Sith Lord, and you are weak and insignificant. Alright, you get the droid, I'll get the Jedi. I mean, heck, they're not even advanced enough to have a lightsaber. They're using the freaking training weapons. Hey. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Alright, looks like she's at the bottom of the stairs. Or the top of the stairs. Whatever it is. Actually, I do think she is at the bottom of the stairs. Hang on. Now that we've already killed this guy, I might as well go this way. Am I right? Where are you supposed to go? Okay. That's where you're supposed to go. Well, forget that. Just jump over the ledge. What's the point? There we go.
I'm sorry, Sith. I couldn't do what you said. I just couldn't.
You were right to tell us, Ashara. The Jedi Enclave is no place for Sith, and this one gives me an uneasy feeling.
Blame it on my misspent youth.
This is not a flippant matter. I won't have dark side rituals performed in this Enclave.
It's like, blame it on my youth. That's right. I like how Andronicus is like, yeah! Like, oh, please. Some masters you guys are. Dead. Let me just top off our health here. You have no choice in the matter, weak fool.
You killed them. You killed the masters.
They are Jedi, after all.
This is all my fault. I should have known better than to deal with a Sith.
Just summon the ghost now.
Child, I thought I told you never to summon me again.
Excellent. Truly remarkable. My lord, you are utterly clever and resourceful. Thank you so much for clearing out the Jedi for us.
If this is what I think it is, know that I don't take kindly to betrayal.
I'm sorry it had to end this way, but you were dead, and Darth Thanaton made a better offer. He's made me a lord. Unfortunately, he's also asked that you be executed. My regrets.
Ah, you little insect, you die first! No one betrays me. Nobody.
Not your time yet.
And now he's dead. Idiot. You deserve that. Let me just top off the health. There we go. Alright.
What's this bloodshed in my grave? I warned you not to summon me again. I warned you to leave me in peace. To keep your Jedi away from my grave.
Please, I'm sorry. This Sith needed to speak with you.
Your apology is worthless. You must die.
I won't let that happen.
She might be useful still, lols.
What is happening? What are you... Strange. How long has it been since I felt at peace? Centuries, at least. What do you want that you went through all this effort to speak to me?
I need your strength.
Huh. You don't have the ability to overwhelm me.
Sith, what did you just do?
I took the power that was rightfully mine.
What happens now?
Embrace the dark side. Come with me.
I suppose after all this, that's the only path open to me. Masters, forgive me.
There's the easy way, the hard way, and then there's your way.
True enough.
Sure you'll be all right?
Oh, don't you worry. Wee little chikorita. I'll be fine. Alright. To the ship. No, I'm kidding. I'm not even going to cut that. I'm just going to leave it in. We're not even going to cut away from this, kids. But we are going to the ship. I'll tell you that. And we will talk with Ashara. And we'll just have to see what happens here, kids. But, I tell you what. I'm not carrying Ashara over Andronicus. That's the truth of that. That is the truth of that. Alright. Intercom. This way. This way. This way. Follow me. Alright, I'm gonna leave it unmuted in case.
We have two new
Alright, we're good.
travelers. The ghost and a little Jedi pet. Wonderful. The pirate thinks he has another ghost story for us to investigate, too.
My lord, it's Carl, your apprentice. Corin's here with me. We don't have much time to talk. Thanaton tried to make us his. Claimed you were dead. We managed to free Drummond Cast, but his lords have been hounding us through every sector.
Where are you now?
We've set a course for Quesh, a nasty little swamp world. The warfare on the planet should allow us to hide from Thanaton. We need your help. We took something from Thanaton, something to help you beat him. Blast! Ship's hit! Emergency landing on Quesh! Hurry!
If Thanaton kills your apprentices, he will appear very weak indeed. It looks like hunting ghosts will have to wait.
There we go. No one attacks my apprentices. Nobody. Ooh, that saber is just straight up better. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see. Does it have... Probably doesn't have the right crystal. Probably not. Because the default one is like a yellow or something hideous. Alright, you guys stay there. I know you want to talk. Give me a minute. Well, actually, I guess we actually don't need to. Because I just need to get my crystal out of this. Yeah. Boop. Luckily, it costs nothing to move it out. It only costs 15 credits because it's only just a regular little red crystal, so therefore it's technically not worth very much. Alright, now this is worse now, right? Yes, it is. Perfect. Put my red crystal in. Sell this for money. Hey. There we go. Okay. First, I guess we'll get to Chem first. This way I can talk with the one I really want to talk to. I have been having disturbing visions, little Sith, waking nightmares. A stranger creeps into Tulak Hord's resting place and disturbs his sleep. It is an ill omen.
I wonder what it's an omen of.
Tulak Hord is warning his most faithful servant. His tomb may be stripped bare of its treasures, but I will not allow his grave to be defiled.
I'll look into it when I get the chance.
Thank you, my master. I will devour anyone who dares approach that grave. Alright, well, I did that, but it didn't actually give me a quest for it, so whatevs. Okay, Andronicus, my love, talk to me.
I gotta come clean with you, Sith. I wasn't always the scoundrel you met on Tatooine. I used to run in the Republic military. Made captain before I wised up and deserted. Call it misspent youth.
Why are you telling me this now?
Carl sent me a message. I guess bailing him out got the Republic military's attention. Seems they've added treason to the charges of desertion and piracy. Guess they're not big on former officers traveling with a Sith. Anyway, if things get hot, I might need to hop off the radar for a while.
If things get hot, this ship is the safest place for you. The Republic military police are no match for me.
Thanks. Good to know you got my back.
If anyone comes within, like, a zip code of you, I will kill them. Brutally. You can believe that. That's the truth, man. We're together, Andronicus. No one comes near you. It's definitely the most safest place is right here for sure.
No, this isn't right. What am I doing? I'm not dark side. I'm not Sith.
You seemed pretty dark side when you murdered your enemies in rage.
They were Sith. If I let them live, I'm responsible for all the other people they murder. As a Jedi, I've sworn to end this war, even if I have to kill every Sith in the galaxy. There can never be peace in the galaxy as long as the Sith exist. The Sith thrive on endless war.
So let's say you kill all the Sith. The really important ones, at least. What then? You can't kill them all, and the survivors will bicker amongst themselves. Someone will fill the power vacuum, maybe someone powerful enough to unite the Sith. You might prefer the evil you know.
So what do you propose? How will you change the Empire?
The Empire needs strong, rational leadership. A rational empire is a peaceful one.
And you think you can provide that? I will not go against the Jedi teachings or my conscience. But I'll do what I can.
Behold, the reason I don't like her. Okay, so basically, this whole thing going on here, how, like, I hate it, okay? It would not happen in an actual Star Wars universe, okay? What they do is the game forces you to have a light side companion. Okay, so what they do is they get this little Jedi who you supposedly was helping turn to the dark side. And then it all goes fine on Taris, but then you get back to your ship, you have this conversation, and she basically tells you, well, I'm still going to be a Jedi. I'm just going to be a Jedi and work with you to be against the Sith. Okay, even though that's not your intentions. So then it irritates me that in the dialogue, it like puts words in your mouth. So you have to do something about it. You know what I mean? So you can't actually force her to be Sith. She still goes raw Jedi on you, and she's still this light side companion who, for no reason at all, you just carry. Okay, because in theory, the idea was you wanted her to be your apprentice, right? Because that's what you can play it as, which is what I did. But then you get back to the ship, and she's not an apprentice because she's not a dark side. She's this like Jedi who, for no reason at all, you bring here. Up to this point, everything made sense, right? Because you were carrying her because you needed her to summon the ghost so you could suck him up and get his power, okay? Like, all of that made sense. But now she's on the ship just doing this, like, pro-Jedi crap that's not at all in character. Well, the fact that what's not in character is the fact that you let her live. That is what really ticks me off, because she doesn't do anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she goes very, you know, pro Sith, or she goes very pro Jedi, and there's just no, that's just it, and I hate it. It's not It doesn't make sense. There's no reason to let her live at this point. But you just have to do this thing, and they just like act like you guys are on this crusade to change the Empire, but your character wouldn't do that. Anyway.
Will catch us before you arrive. Corin and I will try our best to stave him off, but Lord Cineratus is not a man to be trifled with. The item we stole was the key to a hidden entrance to Darth Thanaton's private meditation chambers. It is the perfect ambush spot for when you have enough power to face him. If Corin and I don't make it, we hope you'll avenge our deaths. Crush Thanaton, and usher in the new era for the Sith.
Anyway, so that's why I hate it, because it's not in character, and the fact that this whole thing is even a thing is ridiculous, and that's why I don't like it, because the game needs you to have a light side companion, and it's just there's no reason you would carry her at this point, because she's now that you know that she's not going to turn, and you know that she is like what she really is she's kind of like a gray Jedi, pretty much. And I did mention this in our Jedi Knight playthrough, I went a little bit about it, but basically the gray Jedi are good guys, and they do sort of serve the Republic, but they're like Jedi who aren't afraid to do what they have to do. They're the gray Jedi sort of straddle the line. I'm so not carrying her, but anyway, always, buddy. Anyway, so the gray Jedi are basically they're Jedi who are not afraid to do what they have to. Their order is not very big. Is pretty much they're not. I mean, at least the timeline I'm picturing is when they were active during the, I guess that would be the prequel trilogy. They're active in that time, like leading up to the whole Darth Sidious thing. We have to do this because I can't get on the planet unless I get vaccinated. So we're just gonna knock through this, and then we'll get on planet, and then we will abandon that mission. But anyway, we have to do it to get on the planet. But anyways, and so basically what Ashara really is kind of like a gray Jedi. So she's still a good guy, but she does dark side things if she has to. And she's not afraid to straddle the line a little bit more in kind of a gray area. And so that's what it's all about, okay? But there's no way that a Sith Lord like myself would carry a Jedi, gray Jedi or otherwise, because the gray Jedi still want the same thing the Jedi want. Like, they still want the Sith to be gone, and they still want, they still technically want peace from what I understand, but it's just dumb. And that's my gripe, is the whole turning her to the dark side thing. It's fun. Most of it's fun. Once you're done, there's no point. Like, that's it. Really, what I'm tempted to do is part of me says I should have let the ghost kill her. Because I don't know if you can do that. I'm assuming it's a thing because it gave you the option. But it would make the most sense. Like, you used her and then you let her die because she's no longer worth anything. Because you know that she won't really turn. So, in hindsight, I probably would have see if I can let that ghost kill her. And then, so I can move on. Because that would make much more sense. Like, you know what I mean? It would make much more sense that you used her, then you let her die because you knew that she wouldn't really turn. And she wasn't really convinced, so who cares? So that is what made more sense. You know what I mean? So I really should have done that. I've never done that before, and I really should have done that. Because yeah, this whole letting her live thing just pisses me off. So, but of course it's too late now, and it's not the end of the world. Of course, we'll just whatever. I've got to try and think of a reason why my Sith would let her live. Maybe I have hope that I can turn her to the dark side, and I'll just shut down her stupid conversations if I'm able to. I guess we'll try and just shut her down, but from what I remember, they don't really give you very many options for that. You're sort of just a slave to this let's change the Empire thing, like as if you want peace at all, which is not the Sith thing. You want the Republic to burn to the ground with the Jedi with it. That's in character. But anyway, so obviously it does irritate me, and I'll try not to be too pissed off about it, but it does irritate me because it's not in character and it doesn't make sense. And I don't like it at all. But anyway, I will head towards our objective, and I will see you guys there. Alrighty, we are here. Let's see if we can save Call and Corin, because I like them, and I want them to be okay. Kill them. We gotta save my apprentices. Alright, So, we have to destroy the Sith in here, because there's a bonus objective for it. Let's see here. 15 is the lowest. No, 13, that's lower. Okay. Let's get a bonus objective, shall we? Alright, we got our bonus objective there. So, I will go ahead and probably cut that out, because it wasn't very exciting. I just ran around the room and killed everything, so not incredibly exciting. So we will cut that out, but I got the bonus objective, which is what I really wanted, so mission accomplished. Now let's go see how well this goes. Obviously not well.
Are you the Sith who killed my apprentices?
My lord, I assure you it was nothing personal. I just prefer to stay off Thanaton's hit list. Or do you really think I have nothing better to do than chase a pair of low apprentices across the blasted galaxy? Now, as often happens when two Sith first meet, one of us isn't leaving this room alive. So I propose a toast. To the honorably defeated.
I will gladly drink to your death, Lord. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Lord Cineratus. My father's choice. Call me Jevon. I can't say it will be a pleasure to die, but I'll try not to make a fool of myself.
Well, he's actually pretty likable, even though he's an enemy. But it doesn't matter, of course, because he killed my apprentices, and I won't stand for it. One of them was hot! How dare you kill my hot apprentice? Die! Hit him with everything. Status problems, lightning, crushing force power. Fool, that was for my apprentices. Idiots. Alright, to the ship. Alrighty, we are back on the ship. Let's go ahead and use our intercom here. And talk with these pesky little peasants.
Your old apprentices are dead, but they managed to steal the key to Thanaton's meditation.
And so goes the last of my legacy, your self-accepted. But this key, perhaps their death was not such a waste. Thanaton's private meditation chamber would be the perfect place for an ambush.
We done playing with ghosts yet? Where I come from, man takes your dignity, you break his teeth.
We shouldn't rush to seek revenge.
We can't afford haste. I'd advise against facing Thanaton until you've gained more power.
He killed my apprentices. Your apprentices. Whatever. I will crush him.
You know, it's just hearsay, but there have been strange rumors coming off Hoth lately. Ships crashing mysteriously and crews hearing voices. Some pretty level-headed people I know are spooked.
Ashara and I will look into these Hoth rumors. In the meantime, you should consider replacing your apprentices. You will appear weak if you don't try to restore what Thanaton destroyed. I've heard a new group of acolytes have arrived on Korriban. Slaves. The kind that Thanaton always passes on. Our old friend Harkon is training them.
You should have let me kill that imbecile when we had the chance.
He can be difficult to suffer at times, but he may yet prove useful to you. An apprentice from Korriban is a special honor. It says you have status, and you will have your pick of the group. Go to Korriban while we study these Hoth rumors your pirate friend produced.
Oh, gladly. Hoth is the homeland where it all started. And if there's anything people should know about me is that I'm always loyal to the motherland. It's like, what? What does that mean? Alright. To Korriban. And it's funny that it's all coming back full circle here. Going to Korriban, we're going to get an apprentice. Oh, so exciting. So exciting. Alright, let's go talk to Harkon. Blast from the past. Okay, here we are with all these little newbies. Anyway, not the point. So, it's funny that we are back where our journey started. It feels like so long ago. Alright, let's talk to Harkon, the pathetic little insect. Whoa, they all spawned in. Alright.
You are the slime, the filth, the wretches of society. You are what Sith Lords scrape off their boots. I don't know why the Sith Empire even bothers with you, miserable curs. They'd be wiser to give you shovels and have you dig your own graves.
Oh, Harkin. Good to see you haven't changed one bit.
Well, well, my lord. I certainly never expected to see you again. I was just preparing these new slaves for their imminent death. Are you here for an apprentice, or were you just feeling nostalgic?
I'm certainly not here to see you.
Still as prickly and arrogant as ever, eh, slave? I mean, my lord. Thanaton had the sense to pass up this cancerous lot, so they're yours if you want them. This worm is Sephiroth. They found him in a Hutt's palace, crushing prisoners' heads for the Hutt's entertainment.
Steve Pamuhu Moaga.
Shut up, slave. You don't talk directly to a Lord of the Sith unless she asks it. This beady-eyed monstrosity is Argog. Don't know where on a cat hound's backside he's supposed to come from. Sorry, what was that? Can't understand a word it says. This gangly creature is Jackson. He's no Sith, but is at least human. No offense. And this bone-faced one, well, I can't pronounce whatever gibberish he says he's called. We call him Zalek.
Master.
Don't let him fool you. Too wild for his own good. There were 2 others, but we made the mistake of leaving them alone with Zalek.
I caution you against choosing favorites, Harkin. I will check in often.
You may check back as you please. I don't expect it to take too long to chew through this bunch. What are you staring at, wretches? You know your trial. Now go!
Well, there you go. Bet you guys have 3 guesses who our apprentice is going to be of that group. But it's fine. I already know who our apprentice is, obviously, and I'm willing to bet you guys could probably guess. And I'm very excited to get him. Very excited, because the apprentice who we get there is one of my favorites in the whole game. And he's just so cool, so I'm very excited for us to get him. And, of course, it will be a wee bit. Let me just check something here. And close your eyes if you don't want spoilers. Where the heck are we? Ah, okay. Alright, we're good. Just wanted to see some. Okay, let's go ahead and use our intercom here. And, check in.
I trust our friend Harkin is doing well. If your business is finished on Korriban, it's time we looked for another spirit to bind.
If it were up to me, we'd attack Thanaton now.
I don't think that's a good idea. Thanaton will not be caught off guard this time. You must shore up enough power to destroy him.
We think what Andronicus has heard is true. A Republic transport crashed over Hoth about a year ago. It was carrying artifacts from a Sith tomb that the Jedi had confiscated.
Confiscated is the perfect euphemism, isn't it?
A Sith is in no place to judge. The Jedi never recovered the transport. I don't like the idea of binding the dead like this, but if you have to, I'd start looking for that transport.
Okay, so obviously I mute my mic for cutscenes, okay? Obviously, as you guys have certainly noticed by now, because I've been doing it for a while. However, in a lot of conversations, as we're talking and doing stuff, I'm often, every time someone says something that I don't like, I'm like for instance, back there when I'm like, acquired is the perfect euphemism, isn't it? She's like, the Sith are no place to judge, and I'm like, shut up, Ashara. And it's funny because my own commentary when the mic's muted is pretty funny to me, and obviously it's nothing you guys hear, but I'm often telling Ashara to shut up. I did the same thing for Vet all the time, just shut up, Vet. Same thing all the time. It's just funny to me. Tulak Horde's body has been taken. I must reclaim it.
How would you know that?
It was revealed to me, just as before in a vision. The bones are in a storehouse on Hoth, where the thief took them. I saw it clearly. I'm going to reclaim them whether you will it or not.
I helped you defeat Veshik Urk. I'll help you find Tulak Horde's bones.
Thank you, my master. You're welcome. Well, it's convenient, because we are literally going to Hoth right now. And for once, the quest lined up, so I didn't have to backtrack. It's a nice change of scenery. Alright, you guys ready for another frustrating conversation? I'm ready to be frustrated. Let's do it.
I'm realizing there's a lot I don't understand about the Empire.
I don't expect a Jedi to understand. but the Empire is strength and freedom.
They certainly talk a lot about strength, but freedom? From what I've seen, that belongs to a select few. Slavery is everywhere. And even among the so-called free, only the Sith act with any sort of independence. How can you support an empire that actively enslaves and spits on your people?
People like us need to work harder to overcome our natural disadvantages.
What?
Okay, back up, back up. I don't think I'm weaker because of my race. That's what she's getting at. Back up. That's not what I meant to say. You'll learn eventually. Skip, skip, skip. I don't think I like any one of these.
This is not the life I chose. But I'm making.
See, again, I mean, well, I guess that's true. Not the life I chose. It's maybe not initially what she chose. I mean, because initially, do you guys remember, at one point someone asked about her background? I think it was Andronicus, and I said that I was a Sith, or I was a, you know, some Empire dude decided to shoot at my people for fun, and I shot back. So I guess I guess the middle one's okay. All right, I've made my peace with it. I realize that's probably true. You'll learn. Try to get by.
This is not the life I chose, but I'm making the best of what I've been given.
You shouldn't have to compromise who you are. You don't have to stay, you know. You could go to the Republic.
Jedi have too many rules. The Sith may hate me, but at least I can do what I want.
Might be more freeing than you think. Sure, there are rules, but it beats looking over your shoulder every 5 seconds.
So incredibly frustrating. Shut up, Ashara. Just hate it wouldn't happen. That's why I hate it so bad. We're just having this discussion between Sith and Jedi. Just, like, why? Like, why are you here? Like, why do I let you live? It's like, it wouldn't happen, but the game forces it to happen. I hate it. I hate it so badly. I can't tell you how much I hate it. I told you, it's so frustrating. I talk because it's free experience, okay? It doesn't make me hate it any less, though.
I hope you found some more information on this ghost business, Andronicus.
Look, I've been doing some digging around, and by all accounts, this stuff is more messed up than Tatooine. Pirates run this place, though the Empire and the Republic have dared to move in of late. Still, ships don't land here. The cold is part of it, but there are other rumors. The kind you'd ignore if you had sense.
Fortunately, I'm not interested in sense. Only ghosts. What do these rumors say?
There was a light freighter out of Yavin 4, Star Runner, disappeared over this place. Reported some strange happenings before it did. It was a smuggler vessel loaded full of ancient junk from Yavin's tombs. If I wanted to catch a ghost, I'd start asking after that ship.
Hope you've got your blasters ready.
Just finishing the cold weather fittings, and I'll be ready. Hollow Chatter says the Empire's operating on this ice block, so you might try using your new Lord of the Sith authority. Careful, though. Place is crawling with pirates, and they aren't all as nice as me.
True that, buddy. Just like, hope you're ready to go. And I just like, the other thing is that, like, I just hate the fact that, like, the dialogue says apprentice. Apprentice? She's, like, still acting like she's a Jedi. That doesn't make you an apprentice. That makes you worthless. It makes you just trash, and it makes you... what it means is you should be dead. That's what it means. I just hate it. She is certainly no apprentice of mine. Not spouting this stupid Jedi rhetoric. I can promise you that. Okay, so obviously, I'm triggered, right? Because I just hate it. I just hate it. Really, all I can think about is the fact that I should have let the ghost kill her. I should have let the ghost kill her. I was like, just kill her, please. Do us all a favor. Oh my gosh, I should have let her die for sure. At some point in my life, I'll be going back through the Sith Inquisitor story at some point. Believe me, it'll happen. And I'm going to let the ghost kill her at that whenever I do it again. I promise you that. Oh my gosh, it's just horrible. I just hate it so badly. Ugh, blah, blah. Gross. It's just gross. You know, it's interesting that so another good reason to not play as a male Inquisitor is because your only romance option until DLC. In the vanilla, in the original, like, class stories, your only romance option is Ashara. Can you picture romancing Ashara? I'd rather gouge my eyes out with a butter knife. It's just horrible. Like, she's, like, just so irritating. So irritating. Like, just having to barely associate with her. But having to romance her, ugh, so irritating. So yeah, fun fact, she's your only romance option in the vanilla story as a guy. So as a girl, obviously, as a female, you get to romance Andronicus, which of course is like, it's night and day. It's not even in the same zip code as far as how much better it is. And yeah, so just as a fun fact. Now, of course, if you are a guy, you do have the option of waiting. All you would have to do is just wait, and then you would just romance someone in the DLC. And there are some great options in the DLC, so it's not that bad. So you can get by, but it just means you'll have to wait till the DLC to romance anyone. Anyway, so we did get some mail. We got from Anathramos or whatever. You lying filth. Have you lost your senses? When I agreed to help you stage an ambush on the Jedi Padawan, I was not giving you permission to slaughter my men. I will not forget this betrayal. I hope one Padawan pup was worth it. You know, it was only worth it because I got the ghost out of it. She wasn't worth it, that's for darn sure. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hop in here. We'll talk to this sergeant guy, and we'll get as far as we can on this planet. We probably almost certainly won't finish it while we're here. But then while we're here is when we finish the episode, and then after I'm done recording for the day and editing and stuff, I will probably hop back on and level, and I will do all the heroics on this planet. Is probably what I'll do. So it's probably what'll happen.
I'm looking for a ship called the Star Runner.
My lord, truly an honor and a surprise. I'm afraid no ships have landed on Hoth in ages, unless it's a crash. Actually, the name Star Runner sounds familiar. If I may ask, what do you need the ship for? You're here on Darth Thanoson's behalf, naturally.
The Star Runner was, shipping artifacts that belonged to him.
Strange. The vessel, I recall, was a Republic ship. Star Runner. Blast. Your ship crashed years ago. It's buried under a few tons of snow by now. Your best bet? No. Give me a few months to get a recovery team on it.
I'm afraid you may be dead in a few months. Is there a faster solution?
Well, I mean, there's an Imperial Reclamation Service team you could take command of, if you wanted. It's just, the lieutenant in charge is a little odd. Too much time digging in tombs, you understand.
I only care that he can find the ship.
Lieutenant Talos Drellick could find a piece of glass in the Tatooine desert, but he's very particular about his work. I'm afraid I can't call Lieutenant Drellick. The weather on Hoth is bad for communications. The team's way out in the waste searching for some mythical Sith temple on Hoth of all places. Good luck, my lord.
Well, well, our objective is made clear. We will find this Lieutenant Talos Drellick, if that's his real name. No. Alright, let's go. We need this guy, but bro, I need you to find what I'm looking for. Make it so, number one. Alright, we could pick up the heroics. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll be back, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Boop. Hello, Andronicus. Hello, Andronicus. Waiting for the freaking elevator. Can you believe that? Alright, anyway, I will head to either one of our objectives, and I will see you guys there. Alrighty, here we are. Made a whole bunch of discoveries. And we are almost level 37, which is good, because I'm pretty sure we are just about under level for this planet. And, which means I have a lot of leveling to do. That is for sure. Alright. This way. Alright, keep going. So obviously I'll cut out the journey, but I was helping some guys figure out some key stuff, so part of the reason that the cut might be a little big, because I was trying to teach this guy how to use his auto run. In case you guys don't know, auto run is there's a button on the keyboard or wherever you bind it where you can press a button and then your person will just run forward until you turn it off. And on big planets, it's just a godsend. When you don't have anything discovered so you can't teleport, it's awesome. And I have mine bound to number lock, the num lock on the keyboard, but this guy was saying that he had his bound to the middle mouse button, which is a great idea. And but anyway. Okay. Sorry, I was reading that. I was just curious what they were saying. Anyway, Lieutenant.
We're close, boys. We'll find that temple. I can feel it. Rogers, No cutting corners. Don't forget the salt. Salt's not the best solution, but it's the only thing that doesn't freeze out here, and solid footing is a must.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Taris Drellick of the Imperial Reclamation Service.
My lord, I am honored. I heard you single-handedly unearthed artifacts of the great Tulak Horde. I'm a Naga Sadar man myself, but I'd love to compare notes. What brings you to Hoth, and how may I be of service?
I'm taking over this team in order to locate a ship called the Star Runner.
A ship. Not usually our line, but let's hear it. Maybe we can help. A bit new for the Reclamation Service, but artifacts. And a ghost. I've heard that the dead talk down in the tombs, but to see one, oh, I wonder if it'd be possible to make a hollow image.
I imagine it would depend on the light.
Yes, darker would be better. Engineer Sorrel, do we have any probes that aren't frozen solid?
Shalora works as good as any in these conditions, sir. She may not look like much, but she's got heart.
If my guess is correct, the captain would have launched a distress beacon before the crash, which would give us a line on the ship.
Not a bad idea.
Beware, my lord. The cold's master out here. My boys and I are going to shift camp. Try to get a better communication setup going. But let us know if you find anything.
There we go. Helpful and intelligent. Just exactly what I needed. Alright. I can't call that here. I don't know why I thought I could. Okay. Let's see. First, let's figure out where the heck we're supposed to be going. So, story doesn't look like it's showing up. Alright, let's do it the manual way. There we go. Happy. Trial of the Shadow Killer. Okay, it's actually nearby. Okay. Anyway, I will head there and I'll see you guys there. Alright, here we are. This looks like the place. Go ahead and tie this. Find me a bearing, little probe droid. Aha! Alright, to the next one. We are back, and I am helping this random dude, because he's probably doing the same quest I am. Yep, he's a sorcerer, he's very similar level, he's doing the same thing I am. Alright. Alright, looks like I'll be right on top of it. There we go. Alright. Looks like this way. Although apparently I'm going a different way than that guy's going, but whatever. And I'm probably not even going to cut it, because we are right on top of this next one here. Imagine I might have to kill that giant cat. Oh, maybe not. Looks like it's right here. Ha! I beat you to it, Scrub Lord. Transmitting. Despresso. This way. Follow me, little dude. I'm riding with my lit lightsaber. Tis but a glitch. Ignore it. Alright, looks like it's right over here. Alright, let's go and kill some towels to do it, which is fine. Hey, level 37. Would move these over here. Alright. That guy's running around like a maniac trying to find this objective.
This is Captain Quellen of the Star Runner. SOS. I repeat, SOS. We're caught in Hoth's gravitational pull and falling fast. Strange events date back 2 weeks. Yavin 4 artifacts, believed to be the source. Something has taken control of the ship. To whomever finds this message, burn this vessel. Don't look inside. Don't touch it. Burn it.
Lieutenant Drellick really is something else. Could find a wampa hair in a snowdrift, I bet.
Is there anything else recorded on the beacon? Coordinates, perhaps? A hint of where the ship may have fallen?
Not as I can tell. Might take a good going over in the lab. But what are those tracks? Lieutenant, sir. We found the beacon, but no ship. There's some light tracks, though. Appear to be a few days old.
Have Shalora zoom in, Sorrel. I've been studying alien tracks since I was old enough to know a Twi'lek from a Toccata. No offense. Ortolan. I'd know them if they were 6 days old and covered in jam. Those are Ortolan tracks.
You think the Ortolans know something about this?
It looks like those Ortolans dug something up. Possibly a clue to the ship's location. Sorrel, where's the nearest Ortolan camp?
It's a ways beyond the next outpost, but the tracks look headed in the right direction.
Well, might be time to put on your best diplomatic face, my lord. Ortolans don't like outsiders much, but it looks like they're the key to finding our ghost.
A little lightning will break them. It always does.
Well, it sounds a little gruesome, but who am I to question a master's methods? I'll have Sorrel bring the beacon to the base. Between it and the Ortolans, we're bound to have a breakthrough. We'll be there when you're through dealing with the Ortolans.
Ah, yes, the Ortolans, or whatever the frick they're called. They're like tiny little blue elephants, pretty much. Pretty much. They're like something you would see on like Winnie the Pooh or something. Anyway, all right, let's see. Let's see if there's a closer speeder. Honestly, there probably is. Let's go. All right. Let's see here.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
It's saying that's closer, which it's.
At your service.
Yeah, it's probably closer.
Travel route is
All right, let's go. See you guys there. Alrighty. Here we are at the outpost. Yeah, that was definitely the right decision. We are right where we need to be. We're just gonna sell a couple things here. And I want to look, and where is Chems is the next big set. Okay. Just wanted to see where we were. Perfect. Well, I think we might call this episode right here. We are at a good stopping place. And when we come back, we will be completing Hoth. We will complete Hoth, and we will probably maybe even do the next planet. Now, offline here, right after this, right after this, I'm gonna have some food, and then after that, I am going to record Battlefield Campaign Part 3. After I have some food, and then I will get these editing, get these up. After that, I will be hopping onto level because we are just about almost under leveled for this planet. So. We need to be leveling hardcore, so that's what we will be doing offline to get us up to where we need to be. And that's my own fault for not doing it more over the weekend. I was just not feeling it. Anyway, thank you, cute little mouse droid. He's so cute and so happy. I love him. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, Darth Clark here. Oh my gosh, though, what an upset. Taris is like, forget your type advantage, scrub. And look at that stat line. Ooh, sexy. This is your chance, my dude. It's tear gas. Reznov, save me. Everyone's rushing. Let's rush too. You could say we're rushing to the objective. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna shoot your little toes. You think PETA's gonna come after me for just executing these monkeys for literally no reason at all? Shoot at me. So oh my gosh. Be careful what you wish for, kids. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.